a 100-pound Rottweiler, a 7.5-pound newborn baby. People always say 3 seconds when they tell that story later, like they timed it. But I don't think anyone was timing anything. I think they just remember standing there completely still, not breathing. I've watched a lot of these meetings. Dogs and babies. Big ones, small ones, the fluffy ones who look at a newborn like, what is that thing? And why is it in my house? And every single time, something happens to me that I can't quite explain. That ancient, slightly ridiculous creature, the one who seems to have figured out something the rest of us are still working on, slowly lowers its nose toward this tiny new person. I don't know, it just gets me. So let me tell you what's actually happening in that sniff. Dogs don't see the world the way we do. They smell it. And a newborn, to a dog, a newborn smells like milk and warmth and family. That's it. Before the baby has even fully settled into the house, the dog has already made up its mind. No deliberation, no adjustment period. Just, okay, you're mine now. There are 9 months leading up to it. 9 months of the dog watching your belly change, pressing its nose against you, deeply confused and deeply curious in the way only dogs can be. And then one morning, I always picture it as a Tuesday for some reason, I don't know why, you carry this tiny bundle through the front door and the dog just stops. What happens in the next 30 seconds is the part nobody really prepares you for. Some dogs go and get a toy. Not to play. In dog language, bringing someone your favorite thing is basically the highest compliment. It means you matter. A slobbery slipper dropped next to a baby blanket is, I'm sorry, a love letter. That's what it is. Some dogs try to tuck a blanket around a sleeping baby. No one taught them that. No one asked. They just do it. And then there are the Huskies who spend the first 3 days fully convinced the baby is a toy, which, to be fair to them, is a reasonable conclusion. Here's the thing about growing up with a dog in the house, and I mean really growing up with one, not just having one around. It shapes something. A child learns that love doesn't always need words, that protection doesn't always look like strength. Sometimes the bravest thing in the room is a Pitbull lying down next to a newborn, so carefully, so quietly, like it's almost afraid to breathe. Be gentle, a mother says, and that dog, the one with jaws strong enough to break bone, presses its nose against that tiny forehead. I grabbed the counter when I first saw that video. I'm not going to over-explain that. I just needed a second. Because dogs don't question it. There's no part of them that hesitates. The moment that baby comes through the door, something shifts, and you never hear a word about it. Someday, that child is going to have a really hard day. Life is going to feel like too much, and they're going to lean against something warm and quiet and just breathe. It starts in that 3-second sniff, in the slobbery slipper, in the big dog sitting beside the crib at 2 in the morning. Not asked, not trained to, just there. If you grew up with a dog, you felt it before I even finished the sentence.